Right, well, I have an empty space here now. That hive's gone. This one's doing well. That could go. This one's still struggling, but it's hanging on in there. They're cleaning up a lot of stuff thrown out on top of that stinging nettle. This one I took out the polynuke. There's plenty of pollen going in there. That one's doing well. This one could be moved from the polynuke. Haven't looked at this one. I'm feeling it's not that strong, but it's still going. And I've looked at this one a bit. It's got a nice yellow queen. She's not marked, but quite yellow, easy to see. That's a 3-year-old frames taken out of this poly now. There's eggs on the new frames. No cat brood on those yet, but I'm taking the cat brood out with the mites in, and hopefully this will be fairly mite free now. Didn't see the queen, don't know where she is, but I did see eggs, so I guess she's there somewhere. Let's hope. Right, I'm going to transfer the bees from this nuke box into the brood box, so I can reuse the nuke box. Well, plenty of everything in the top box: brood, eggs, source, young bees. So we've got top boxes fine. Didn't see the queen. Queen was on the last frame. There she is. Not very much white on her, but just a bit. Down she goes. Woo! She's off. Alright, well that box has done its job. Kept those bees going through the winter. They're easy to feed with these top feeders, so I like them. And they'll be happier in this box, because although there was lots of brood in the top of that box, there was stores and polished cells in the bottom box, and the queen didn't seem to want to go down there too readily. So it'll be a lot easier now. She'll be able to go sideways, and I reckon she'll lay in those other frames much quicker than she would if it was left as 2 boxes together. The weather's warming up. This hive's really getting going now. So this one's got a young queen. That one just about hung on. It hasn't got a queen at the moment. By giving it a few extra frames, one at a time, it's just about hanging on in there. This one I transferred the other day. It's got a young dark queen. This one's just done. That's got a young dark queen, and the one at the end has got a young queen, but not a dark queen. This one, these are quite orange, these bees. They're building up, not quite as fast as some of the others, but they are building up. They'll soon be quite strong, I think. And as I say, it's quite a light golden coloured bee. This Langstroth poly box that had a queen cell in a month ago, that's still got a queen cell in it, still the same queen cell, hasn't opened, won't open, so that's failed to produce a new queen, but it's still got a fair amount of bees, and I've given them a frame of brood, so they will produce a queen, possibly not a brilliant one, but one to keep them going, and then well, once we've got going, we'll see what we can do with them afterwards. But yeah, a bit of a failure, that one, really. Alright, well, these bees are doing quite well, and I took out this frame of drone brood from the super above the brood box. So I've now left them on a brood and a half, and they're bringing in nectar and making honey. So now I'm going to leave them for a little while. I was going to look for the queen, but I'm going to leave them and let them get on and see what happens. I moved the angry hive away, but only across the other side of the apiary. So the flying bees are still coming back here, and they're still pretty angry, but they've got a frame of eggs to look after in this little box. So hopefully these angry flying bees, plus a few nurseries that I shook in, will produce a queen cell in that little box.